Okay, so I am done with row 2 of 1 single crochet and then an increase of 2 on the frosting. So now I'm going to use the tail as my placeholder. And now we are going to put 1 single crochet around the whole, for this whole row, 1 single crochet all the way around. So we're basically repeating the pattern for the donut. Just, you could stop at any point you want to make the frosting, is how you desire to make it. Some people like to make it with drips coming down. Some people like it with the scalloped edge. You could also take puffy paints and make your donuts with puffy paint frosting. Give me 1 second, my finger seems to be tight. I need to crack my fingers. So we are almost done in this first row. I forgot to tell you guys, and I forgot to do it myself, but don't do this mistake. When you start the frosting, try to make your tail longer enough to sew this around, because now I'm gonna have to cut a piece of yarn to sew it in. That way it saves you a step. Okay, so I'm down to the next one. Done. Give me 1 second. Just checking on you. Wanted to make sure you was okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Just wanted to make sure my daughter was fine. Came out of school. So now that we did the row of 1 single crochet all the way around, we are now going to do an increase row. So that's 2 single crochets and then an increase. One, 2, and increase. One, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, and increase. 1, 2, increase. Oops, I didn't even realize I passed my space holder. Sorry, I'm very lost in thought right now. Sorry about that. What a faux pas. Okay, so right here, you can decide if you want your cream to be like that on your donut. You can give it another round and make it overlap straight cream. Or right here, what I like to do is, where's my placeholder at? Where are you, little guy? This is it? Yes. Okay. What I like to do here is where I would make my scallop stitch if I'm going to do it. But I'm not sure if I want to make that drippy looking. I'm going to give you a quick way of how you can do it. Some of the drips. 1, 2, 3, you chain up. And the second, from the third, you put a single crochet. And in the third one, you could put a half double crochet. And then you would just slip stitch. So you get that little drip. And then you have the option of just slip stitching down or single crocheting down. I think it would be better if you just slip stitch down. And then just do the same thing with different sizes. So if I did the first one 3, you can make this one a 4 or 5. So in the second, from the top, put a double crochet, a single crochet. In the third, you could put a half double. And then in the final one, you can add another half double or a double crochet itself and slip stitch. So you could do that as many or as little times as you want, all the way around the donut, and that'll give you your drips. If that makes any sense. That's one way of doing it. The way I did the shabby chic donut is I just did scallop stitches. There's no wrong or right way of doing this. Just do whatever makes you happy. You could do it half crochet and then a double crochet in the same stitch with another half double crochet, and that'll give you your little drip. Not like the scallops that I did. This one is more pronounced, and then I would slip stitch down. So let's do that again. I would do, excuse me, a single crochet and then a half double crochet. And to make this one a little taller, I would do a double crochet. If that makes any sense. Then a half and then a single. Okay. If you don't want that hole to show, for it to be like pronounced, just too noticeable, what you would do is divide it up. So you will have 3 stitches in this one, and then you would do the reverse on the next stitch. So that was a double, a half double, and then a single. So you see how it closes the hole and it also widens the drip down. Or you could just use the same exact drip all the way around, which I'm kind of liking this drip. So I think I'm going to stick with that one, which I believe was a single crochet, a half double, and a single. And then just slip stitch my way down to 3 spaces and repeat again. So single, a half double, and a single. And so as you go around, you'll begin to see that drippy. And you see how they're different shape. That's what you want. You want it to look more original, more like a real donut, I guess. But like I said, to each his own. So I'm just going to continue this one. I'm going to continue the same pattern. And this is also Red Heart Savory yarn, just in white. I'm going to do a single, half double, and a single. And I'm just going to slip stitch down. And the next one, I want it to be a little larger, the drip, so I'm going to do slightly different. I'm going to do, matter of fact, let me start with a half double. And a double. And a half double. Okay? And then just slip stitch in the following stitches. This one that's coming, I'm going to make it even more taller, the drip, or longer. So I'm going to do a double crochet and a treble, and another double. And I'm just going to slip stitch in the following stitch. Okay? So you see it, they're all different sizes, the drips going down, and you'll just continue that the way you choose all the way around. And then I'm going to show you how to sew on your frosting. Here. I've got a big mess going on right here right now. Let's see if I can get it untangled. Okay, almost there. Okay, so I am done with my frosting. I'm going to leave me enough selvage to sew down the frosting. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video.